Here we are, guys. The final game of the 2021-2022 Sky Bet League 2 season. Mansfield Port Vale will contest the League 2 playoff final to see which one of those will be joining Forest Green, Exeter and Bristol Rovers in League 1 next season. I will be covering the entire of this League 2 playoff final on this channel, on this live watch along. Please make sure, first of all, to drop a like and subscribe before we get into any score predictions, any lineups, anything like that. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Make sure to turn notification bell on. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, which we want to try and hit before the start of next season, which is a big ask. It is a big ask, but hopefully the Mike Green community can pull through on this one and get 3K by the start of next season. So the Mansfield team then is Nathan Bishop in goals, a back four of Elliot Hewitt, Ollie Hawkins and James Perch as the centre-backs. James Perch, obviously the captain. Stephen McLaughlin, left back, with the three in midfield of Joe O'Toole, Matty Longstaff and Stephen Quinn. The three in front of them is Jamie Murphy, Jordan Berry in support of Reece Oates. The bench for Mansfield, Marek Steck, obviously the sub-goalkeeper, Kieran Wallace, George Lapsey, Ollie Clark, George Maris, Ryan Stirk and Lucas Akins. The team for Port Vale then, it's Aidan Stone in goals, a back three of Connor Hall, Nathan Smith and Jordan Gibbons. Right wing back David Worrell, left wing back Mal Benning, former Mansfield player Mal Benning, which will be interesting. The two in midfield, Jake Taylor and the captain, Tom Pett, with Ben Garrity sat behind Kian Harrott and James Wilson. Going through the bench then for Port Vale, Lucas Coverland, obviously the sub-goalkeeper, Sam Robinson, Aaron Martin, Harry Charsley, David Amu, Jamie Proctor and Ryan Edmondson. So those are the teams. Vote on the poll in the meantime, and also get in the chat your predictions for this League 2 playoff final. It is on Sky Sports News. It is on Sky Sports Football. That's the channel that I'm watching it on. Let me just go and get my drink, because I have got a drink for this streamer. So it's going to be a long one. Hopefully, it's an entertaining one. I don't want it to be a boring final that we get bored. So give me 2 seconds whilst I quickly go and get my drink, and then we will get into predictions, comments, and all stuff like that. 2 seconds. Right, there we are. All sorted. So I will check the subscriber count as well to see if we do hit any today. We're on, at the moment, 2,724. So we're 6 away from 2,730. If we can hit that today, it'll be absolutely fantastic. So if you're watching this and you've not yet done so already, then please absolutely smash that subscribe button. Smash the like button as well. If we get it 15, maybe 20 likes before kickoff, that'll be absolutely fantastic. We're on 11 likes at the moment. So if we can hit 20 likes, maybe 15 likes before kickoff, that'll be absolutely fantastic. Get your predictions in as well, guys. I do want to interact with you guys in the chat. My prediction, it's going to be a good game. I think both teams played well in their respective semi-finals. Obviously, Mansfield were very good, basically. Mansfield dominated Northampton in both semi-final legs, if you like. I think they were just a better team over the two legs. So I think Mansfield deservedly are at Wembley. And for Port Vale, it's penalties. You will never get a definitive answer to how penalties are decided. It is basically a lottery. And Port Vale bought the ticket and they've won the trip to Wembley via that playoff semi-final win on penalties. So, yeah, fair play to both teams. Hoping it's going to be a class final. We don't want it to be boring, like I say. It is just on the adverts at the moment. We are still 11 minutes away from kickoff, so we have still got time to absolutely smash that like button and absolutely smash the subscribe button as well. We're on 12 likes now, so like I said, absolutely smash the like button. let's try and hit 15, 20 before kickoff and get your predictions and thoughts ahead of this massive, massive game. So I'll take a few comments. Chris says, hi, Mike, how are you? Very good, mate. Very, very good. Hope you are well as well. Jade says, could be a tasty game this. Yeah, it very could. Very could be. Very well could be, I should say. David Burton, welcome to the stream, David. He says, hi, Mansfield fan. I've been nervous all day. Come on, Mansfield. Thanks for tuning in, David. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Chris says, I want Mansfield to win. Come on. Time of kickoff is 3 o'clock. Not 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, sorry. 4 o'clock kickoff, Melanie. So, yeah. Also, like I said, this channel is going to start to change up, basically, to be a Newport League 2 channel and then the odd dart stream as well here and there. But I don't think the dart streams will stay. So, like, what I'll do is I'll go live for the watch long and then just delete the stream afterwards rather than actually doing it, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do on that front. Get your predictions in. Get your score predictions in. We will ask you for your score predictions. So obviously keep voting on the poll. That poll is who will make it to League One. Obviously Mansfield or Port Vale. And also get your score predictions in the chat. Yeah, I thought it was 3 o'clock kickoff as well. And also we've got the drink for today. I've not got any alcohol beverages. Purely for the fact that I'll save that for later. Well, I haven't got any. The drink of choice today is Lucozade in a bottle. I've never, until like a few weeks ago, I never thought this was possible. But Lucozade in a can, sorry, not bottle. Lucozade in a can. So we'll crack that kickoff. What an invention that is, because with the bottles, they get so annoying with the bottle lids and stuff like that. You can go flying anywhere. In a can, it's 10 times easier. 2-1 Port Vale, says James. 2-1 Mansfield, says Chris. It's going to be a good game no matter what. No matter what, it's going to be a cracking game at Wembley. Like I said, both teams have, one team has breezed to Wembley, if you like. The other team has battled to get to Wembley. And you always get that, I think. I don't think you ever get a final where both teams have absolutely dominated their opposition. Like last year, Morecambe dominated Tranmere in both games, I felt, to sort of get to the playoff final, where us, Newport, we dug in against Forest Green and we got to the final. So normally in a final, you get a mix. You get a team that's dug in, really had to grind to get to that final, and then a team that's had it a bit easier. Port Vale have definitely been the team that have had to fight in the semi-finals compared to a relative easy performance and win for Mansfield over 2 legs. Josie Edgerton is a Vale fan, presuming. She said, hey, come on the Vale, 2-1. Like I said, guys, if you are new, make sure to smash that subscribe button. I am going to be doing, get my words out, a lot of League 2 content next season. So a lot of League 2 predictions, League 2 watch-alongs and stuff like that. Obviously, Newport vlogs. So if you are a League 2 fan, obviously for Mansfield and Port Vale, you won't be a League 2 fan after this game. One of you will obviously be in League 1. But if you are a League 2 fan, do consider subscribing to the channel. It does really help push the channel out. So like I said, thank you for continued support on that. David says, hoping 3-2 close Mansfield win. And Chris has finally asked, what is my score prediction? So we are approaching 5 minutes away from kickoff. The players are walking out at Wembley Stadium. So I think it's only fitting to give my prediction now. Look, like I said, Mansfield have breezed to Wembley-ish, where Port Vale have fought to get to Wembley. I know we've got a few Mansfield fans in here, and I know we've got a few Port Vale fans in here, and I don't want to sort of upset anyone, but I'm going to go with and I have no hatred, I have no love for either team. It is just a prediction, so don't hate me in the chat. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win in 90 minutes, a 2-1 win in 90 minutes to Mansfield. I think Mansfield do it in 90. So for the Mansfield fans in here, I think you do it in 90 minutes. So, yeah, I think that's what happens. The players are out. Mansfield and Port Vale obviously not going to sell out for a League Two playoff final. Melanie says, what team do you support? I support Man United. I support Newport County, Melanie, in League Two. And Josie says there, no. Well, hopefully for you, Josie, my prediction is wrong, and you do get to Wembley, and you do win the playoff final. We're just seeing someone shake hands. I don't know who this person is, if I'm truthfully honest. Am I meant to know this person? Not too sure. But yeah, there's the massive trophy. I love that, what they do in the playoffs when they have that massive trophy, like the sort of other version that, just a massive version of the trophy that they will be lifting. I'm looking forward to this. I really am looking forward to this. This should be an entertaining final, I think. Yes, David says, yeah, Mansfield to win. It's a live watch along, Joe. So please do consider sticking around and liking and subscribing. That'll be much appreciated. But it is a live match watch along. So I think I've got no audio on. I believe that person right now is singing the national anthem. But like I said, I've got no audio, so I can't actually hear what's going on. So obviously, yeah, 2 English teams in the final. I think, obviously, last season, it was obviously a Welsh team, us, and obviously Morecambe. The season before that, it was Northampton Exeter. The season before that, it was Newport Tranmere. So Newport have been in 2 of the last 4 playoff finals, which is mental. It's on Sky Sports Football, David. I'm looking forward to this. I just want a good game of football. Like I said, I don't hate either team. I don't love either team. If it was like Swindon in the final, then I'd be cheering on whoever Swindon playing, or if it was Bristol or Forest Green. So the teams coming up on Sky on your screen: Bishop, Hewitt, Perch, Hawkins, McLaughlin, Longstaff, O'Toole, Quinn, Murphy, sat behind Reese Oates and Jordan Bowery. The Mansfield team, that is. Yeah, it's a good team. It's a very good team. Nigel Clough is obviously a fantastic manager as well, especially at this level. So, you know, it's a very strong team for them. Let me just put it on my phone so we can see comments in case I missed them on the stream, because we will be on the double screen. And the Port Vale team then is Stone in goals, Gibbon, Smith, Hall, Worrell, Benning, wingbacks, Pett, Taylor with Garrity sat behind Wilson, and Kian Harrett. Sorry, not Kai. Kian Harrett, or Kian, however you say it. Let me just have a look at the poll, see what you guys are saying. 23 votes on the poll, 57% Port Vale, 43% Mansfield Town. So, yeah, you guys are going with Port Vale to actually win this. There's John Joe O'Toole, played very well in the playoffs against Northampton. Without him, they've lost 9 games. They've only lost 4 with him. They win 66% of their games with John Joe O'Toole in the team. It does show how much of an impact he really is to this Port Vale team. Let me try and get on here instead, actually. That'll be 10 times easier, won't it? What is... James Wilson, of course, is a massive player for Port Vale in this game. Obviously, he's not this level player, is he? He could definitely play Championship. I don't know if he could play Premier League, but he could definitely play Championship level. 100%. I would argue that with anyone. James Wilson could play Championship football. He's got the mindset. He's come through the Man United Academy. I know that doesn't mean anything, but you've got to have the right mindset to come through a Premier League academy. 100%. So, Big up to everyone in. And we have hit 15 likes before kickoff. That is class. Thank you for that, guys. Afternoon. I'll rephrase that. Good afternoon, pal. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in, Chris. Big up to everyone for tuning in for this Sky Bet League 2 playoff final watch along. I will update the title in a minute once we get underway. Nigel Clough just doing up his laces. Love to see that. You don't want to trip on the touchline, Nigel. A fair comment to Nigel Clough. His dad, Brian Clough, was a fantastic manager. And he's a good manager himself as well, Josie, to be honest. Like I said, if you are new to the channel, please do consider to hit that subscribe button. It does really help the channel. I know people say that all the time, but it really does help the channel and allows us to grow as a community and hopefully do a lot more of these watch-alongs. We'll be getting a green screen next season as well, so the streams will look a lot better. We are very, very close to getting underway. Obviously, no spoilers in chat. That'll be much appreciated. I will time anyone out for spoiling and then do it again. It is a ban. Obviously, taking the knee. Black lives do matter. Taking the knee to show solidarity for that. And it is going to be Mansfield that get us underway in the League 2 playoff final. I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, I've got the Lucozade. Lucozade in a can. That's exactly my prediction, Chris. That was exactly my prediction. 2-1 Mansfield. This should be an entertaining game. Mansfield in loud voice at Wembley. Lots of yellow balloons bouncing around in the Mansfield end, in the home end, actually, because obviously they are the home team. Yeah, I was going to go to the game, Daniel, but in the end, I just couldn't. It was financially just impossible. And plus, when I went to do it, they were sold out. When I realised that I could actually go to it, I was like, oh, yeah, I can actually go to this. And then it was all sold out. So I was going to, then I wasn't, then I was going to, and then it became impossible to go to it anyway. But I thought I'd bring this anyway, that I'm not going to it. So SG Football says 3-1 Mansfield. It's going to be an interesting game. Port Vale just playing it around the back, going back to Aidan Stone. Lovely ball and dealt with again by Ollie Hawkins at the back. It's going to be a very solid performance defensively from Mansfield. I think defensively they're better than Port Vale, but it's going to be can the attack of Port Vale get past the defence of Mansfield, because Mansfield's defence is probably one of the best in the league, if I'm brutally honest. Thanks for tuning in, Charlie. I will have a quick subscriber check, so let me sort that out. Like I said, if you are new, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It does massively help the channel. As I keep saying, I know I keep going on about it, but it really does mean a lot for you guys liking and subscribing. It's a lovely ball. No, it's not. And that will be easily collected for Nathan Bishop. It's weird not to see Ryan Edmondson starting, giving Kyan Harrett a game. Obviously, James Wilson has to start in this game for me. Darryl Clark, obviously, knowing that and knowing what a threat James Wilson can be inside that penalty box. Right, there we are. We've got the live count on there. Yes, listen to SG Football. He says, drop a like and subscribe. My boy Matty is playing today for Mansfield, known him for 8 years. Proud moment. Oh, you're connected to Matty Longstaff. Thanks for tuning in, Charlie. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Wrexham. Oh, can we just take a moment to laugh at Wrexham, please? What a bottle job club. What an absolute bottle job club they are. Oh, do you know what? It gives me no pain to say that I told you so. And like Chris and many others, ball into box cleared away by O'Toole. Mal Benin trying to get the ball in again. Cuts inside. James Wilson comes back to Benin, blocked away, and Longstaff will chase it. Oh, fair enough, Charlie. Fair enough. And you're on a live watch along of it. Legend, man. Absolute legend. Let me have a look at the poll quickly. 34 or 30 plus votes on the poll. Mental. Absolutely mental. So yeah, obviously do like, share and subscribe. Ball goes back to Aidan Stone. I support Newport County, Charlie. And to be honest, when Matty Longstaff played against us at Rodney Parade, I was like, wow, what a player. Mal Benning doesn't get that away, and it is going to be a throw-in to Mansfield. Mal Benning, of course, used to play for Mansfield, so he's going to want to get one over on his former employees. Former employer, I should say. The target for the likes on this as well. Well, I did say the target was 20, but we're already sat on 21 likes. So we'll go 30, 40, something like that. It's a lovely ball, which Kai and Harriet will chase, but it will be comfortably collected from Nathan Bishop. Some of the players that Mansfield have in this squad is a very talented squad. James Perch, Premier League player before. Nathan Bishop played or was at Man United. Matty Longstaff, very experienced player for his age. They've got a load of really talented players in this team, Mansfield. If it was on paper, 100% the better team. But as we know, games are not played on paper. They're played on a blade of grass in front of 30-odd thousand at Wembley, maybe more. Don't know who's down here for Mansfield. I think it's Reece Oates. Just got spoken to David Worrell. David Worrell, very good wing back at this level. A player that I would definitely take at Newport. Jamie Proctor on the bench, of course, Port Vale's main man this season. Scored a lot of important goals for Port Vale. Obviously was on loan at us last season. Free kick for Mansfield, ball into the box. It's knocked on, it's cleared away. It will be a Mansfield corner. Cleared away from Jordan Gibbons, right centre-back. Corner to Mansfield inside the first 7 minutes of this League Two playoff final. Lovely ball into the box. Gibbons managed to get something on it. Mansfield, the better team so far. Mansfield are playing the better team in this final. You'd expect that, considering on paper, I think they're the better team. Corner from this far side to be delivered. It's flicked on, it's cleared away. Only as far as Longstaff. The ball comes back in. It's headed away, and it's going to be a goal kick for Port Vale. I don't know what Ollie Hawkins... Oh, has it gone for a corner? Ollie Hawkins is impeding that there was a foul inside the box. I don't know what... Yeah, he is all over him, to be fair. I think that's Nathan Smith. I'm not too sure, but he was all over Ollie Hawkins. Ball in by Murphy. Cleared away again by Port Vale. And cleared up the pitch. David Worrell is a good player. I met him once down to earth. Yeah, I like him. Well, like I said, I've not seen him too much to give a fair assessment, but based off the two playoff games that I watched him in, and so far in this final, he just looks... Oh, what's going on? Oh, my God! Oh, my God! An absolute mess up at the back between... I don't know who that... Was it? I think it was Ollie Hawkins who sort of nodded it on, but a proper mess up between Aidan Stone and the Port Vale centre-back. Oh, my goodness. Mansfield nearly got gifted a chance. So it was actually Jamie Murphy who got a touch on it, but wow. Good luck this game. The atmosphere in the League One playoffs was class. Hope you'll have the same look as us. Smash Pompey next season for us. Thanks. I'm not any of these fans, by the way, Mizu. I am just a Newport fan, but because I'm in League Two, I'm going to be doing League Two content. So, like I said, if you are a League Two fan, absolutely smash that red subscribe button. It really does help the channel. There will be a lot of League Two content coming up next season in terms of predictions and stuff like that. I don't know what they're clapping for. They're clapping for something. I'm not too sure what it is, so I don't want to take a guess because it might be something like in memory of someone. Should be a free kick to Mansfield. It is. Again, I'd agree that Mansfield have been the better team. Definitely deserve to be... I wouldn't say deserve to be 1-0 up because that was a good save from Aidan Stone from Jamie Murphy. But Mansfield look like they're pushing on. And like David says, so close to keep pushing. This is a massive game for both teams. Obviously, Mansfield... Don't believe Mansfield have been in League One. Someone will correct me in the chat, I'm sure. And Port Vale have only been out of it a couple of seasons, so they'll want to get straight back. Well, not straight back, but they'll want to be back in League One. They don't want to spend more because the longer you stay in League Two, the tougher it gets the tougher it'll become to get out of it. And I know my can is yellow, but that is no affiliation for Mansfield. And the reason why the banner is yellow is because Mansfield are classed as the home team. I'm not a fan of either team, or I'm not, massively for either team. It's just that Mansfield are classed as the home team, so that's the team that that's the banner, the colour of the banner that I'm going to have it on. My time game is 10:39, 10:40, 10:41. So that's what mine is on at the moment. Like I said, don't spoil anything in the chat if there is a goal. Don't really want to get spoiled anything. James Perch heads it up the pitch, cleared again by Port Vale. David Worrell, Mal Benning coming down this left-hand side. Mal Benning into James Wilson. And it's a throw-in to Port Vale. Plays it up to Kai Harrott. And I think that's a goal kick to Mansfield. Oh, you can tense. You can not just feel the nerves, but you can just see the nerves of every pass. It's like, I need to make the right pass, need to make the right ball, need to make the right run. Any mistake could cost it massively in a playoff final. That's why you don't see many playoffs. Well, no, you don't see many playoff finals high scoring that often because of the fact that it means so much to sort of get promoted financially, reputation wise. It just means a lot to these football clubs. More so in this case, Mansfield, I'd agree. Nathan Bishop with a really weird kick there, just loofs it up. There's no real direction on the ball. It was more of a looped kick from the on loan from Man United. Goalkeeper. Actually, we did see a safe end fan. I think it was SG who was a safe end fan. Did you ever see Nathan Bishop play for safe end SG, mate? Or I'm not sure how long he was there or anything like that. But obviously, he was at safe end, signed to Man United for the academy, and then obviously gone out on loan to Mansfield, and he's had a good season. He has had a good season, I must admit. Yeah, Aaron Hayden, what a terrible move that is. Throw into Mansfield. Oh, you did see him. Yeah, he seems like the same guy. David Worrell with this throw in then. I did say Mansfield. I did mean Port Vale. Back to David Worrell again. Plays a lovely loop ball into the box, but cleared away again by Mansfield. And they could be in here. Aidan Stone judges it very fantastically. Good goalkeeping from... very good goalkeeping from Aidan Stone there. He was put under a lot of pressure. I think that might have been Reece Oates that chased that ball down. Couldn't quite see it properly. But Aidan Stone, he could have backed against that and missed the flight of the ball and could have been in really serious trouble. But he sort of stepped back, knew when the ball was going to bounce to approach the ball rather than mistiming it. Very good goalkeeping that from the Port Vale shot stopper. Why is that? Hang on. Oh, right, okay. Because didn't you have a different name before, Steve? Different YouTube name. Thanks for tuning in, Joker. Obviously a Mansfield fan. I was just saying before you joined, Joker, that Mansfield have actually been the better team. McLaughlin's ball cleared away again by Port Vale. I think this is going to be a scrappy final. This is why I think maybe Port Vale could actually win and go against my prediction, because they seem to prefer games being against them, if that makes sense. They prefer to not have the large percentage of the ball, and they prefer to be on the back foot. And yeah, I am thinking of Steve Games. I got this, Chris. I've got this one. I've got it. It begins with a W and ends in an M. I know that one. It's Wrexham. Oh, I can't stand Wrexham. Good play this from Reece Oates. Great defending from David Worrell. Absolutely fantastic. I know he is very good going forward, but defensively also fantastic in that right wing back role. Jamie Murphy has got a load of room to play the right pass. The ball comes in from the cross, and it should get cleared away by Gibbons. This is a watch-along, Roko, mate. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough, Steve. Like I said, please to consider subscribing to the channel. We are currently 5 subscribers away from 2,730, which means we are only 275 away from 3K. No, it's the Stags, Harry. The Stags. Died down a little bit in the last 5 minutes. Obviously, no one wants to make a mistake in a playoff final. It means so much. Like I've said multiple times, it's a massive moment, this playoff final. Not just for the players, but for the fans, the club, and obviously to get over the line in the playoff final. Obviously, I know what it's like because I've seen us win a playoff final, but not in the Football League. To see us get promoted at Wembley in an EFL playoff would be unbelievable. Mal Benning, ball comes into the box, cleared away again by Mansfield, and he's been caught massively there, but Mansfield will break away, and the referee's gone back for the free kick. I don't know why he's not just played advantage there. Don't know why he's done that, but I think the referee is that Gillett guy, isn't it? From bloody Australia, mate. So he might need a bloody tinny at half time. That's an awful Australian accent. David Worrell's ball in, cleared away again by Mansfield. Port Vale growing into this final. Really starting to turn the clog in this final. They need to start putting pressure on Mansfield, start pushing them back and letting the tide of this final swing in their direction. David Worrell again with another throw-in. Very, very good player, David Worrell. I'm presuming if they don't get promoted, he may be potentially leaving the club. I'm not too sure. Long ball, and it's going to go all the way to Aidan Stone in goals for Port Vale. I think it'll be a lot easier for them to get promoted next season with a full pre-season and a full... But I say that shouldn't make a difference. Oh, what a strike! Cleared away again battered away by Mansfield. Port Vale should and could be 1-0 up in this playoff final. Kian Harrott, I think it was. Lovely ball into the box. And it hits the post and comes back out again. It's a lovely strike. Oh, it hits the inside of the post and comes out. Darryl Clark is so ecstatic on the touchline. Nearly go 1-0 up the Port Vale, and Nathan Bishop again with a risky clear out. Cleared again by Port Vale. This playoff final is starting to grow into life. I don't want to say that name because it'll sound like I'm saying something else, but he says, cheers from Mexico, always supporting the Stags. Yeah, like I say. James Wilson. It's a lovely ball out to Mal Benning. It's a great chance for Port Vale. Mal Benning on the left-hand side. Ball comes in. It's headed in. It's 1-0. 1-0 Port Vale. They score within 20 minutes of this League Two playoff final. And it is Kian Harrott, the one man that I said questionable why he's starting and not Ryan Edmondson or Jamie Proctor. And it is Kian Harrott that gets the first goal in this League Two playoff final. And Port Vale are 1-0 up at Wembley. Kian Harrott has scored probably the biggest goal of his career. 1-0 Port Vale at Wembley in this showpiece event. It's a lovely header. It's a lovely header. It's a lovely ball in. Diving header. I remember Javier Hernandez scoring one of them in the Community Shield against Chelsea. It's a lovely ball in. Gets the right timing on the ball. Nathan Bishop has absolutely no chance. I was giving him his praises not so long ago, Nathan Bishop, and he has got absolutely no chance with that header from Kian Harrott. It's a very good goal. 1-0 Port Vale. This is where it's going to start to get very, very nervy for Mansfield. Lost in the playoff semi-finals in 2019 to us, and now they're 1-0 down at Wembley to Port Vale. Yeah, please don't spoil it again, Daniel. I did see a comment, but please try not to spoil it again. Can you do a few more accents? I can't. This game is too tense, and Port Vale are in again here. Surely it's not going to be two. Cuts inside. Surely it's not going to be two. They're just keeping the ball alive. Jordan Gibbons plays it into Gibbons. Oh, what is that? What is that? Yeah, I can't do accents because, we've got to focus on this game, to be honest. Up the Vale, woohoo, says Josie. Agree. SG says good header. Very good header that was. It was a fantastic goal. The way the ball cuts across him and he knows exactly to dive to make sure the ball drops right in front of Nathan Bishop. It's a fantastic timed header from Kian Harrott. Yeah, it's a goal, says Josie. David says, oh man, I knew this was going to happen. Build your hopes up for nothing. And Chris says, Javier Hernandez, what a player. He was definition of a super sub. Fantastic player, Chicharito, unbelievable. And even for Mexico as well, very good player. I missed a question, sorry, from Chris. Where was it? He says, which player would you take from Port Vale for Newport? I think I said this last time. I said Ben Garrity last time. But I'll be fair. I'll give a different option. Like I said, I did say Ben Garrity. I'll go with, from another player, David Worrell. David Worrell. Yeah, I would actually take him right now. If someone offered him to me right now, and they're coming forward again. Surely not. They're coming forward again here. David Worrell again for Port Vale. Clips the ball into the box. And oh! Is it in? Oh my God, it's 2! Port Vale are 2-0 up at Wembley. And it's James Wilson. Port Vale 2-0 up. James Wilson, the former Man United striker, and Port Vale are pretty much going to Wembley. Going to Wembley? They're going to League One. James Wilson, what a goal. James Wilson missed 2 absolute sitters in the semi-final against Swindon. Wow. Wow. What is going on? Mansfield were totally the better team for 15 minutes, and it's been all Port Vale in the last 10, and it is 2-0 to Port Vale. They are pretty much on their way to League One. Wow. What a playoff final this is. 2-0 up inside 24 minutes. Wow. 2-0. 2-0 game over. Wow. Oh my God. What a moment this is for Darrell Clarke. With everything Darrell Clarke has been through in the last few months, that is going to cheer him right up. But Port Vale are 2-0 up at Wembley. Wow. Mansfield are in here? Surely not. This playoff final has got legs in it, I'm telling you. This has got legs in it. Yes, my prediction was wrong. I'll hold my hand up. Can I change my prediction? One Mansfield player who could take. Mansfield. Who did I say last time? I can't remember who I said last time. I'll say Stephen Quinn, but I can't remember who I'd said last time. I'll say Stephen Quinn now. Matty Longstaff cleared away by Port Vale. Absolute piss take. I really don't have high hopes, and it comes to pass. Oh, I really didn't have high hopes, and it comes to pass. We've still got time. David, I know it's obviously a horrible... You don't want to hear me saying that. Of course you don't. But there is still time for Mansfield. Oh, McLaughlin, is it? Yeah, then I'll stick with Stephen Quinn. Then I just said we need a if I was to take anyone, we need like a brute midfielder, and I think Stephen Quinn is that. This is the best goal though. The Kyan Harrott goal is a lovely ball over to the far side, which Mal Benning, former Mansfield player, and oh, the header. I could watch this header over and over again. Look at it. Oh, not this one. That James Wilson goal is all right. I could watch that Harrott header every day, all day of the week, and twice on a Sunday, because the ball gets fizzed into him, and he knows exactly where he needs to head the ball at the right time for it to drop, and Nathan Bishop have no chance. And he waits for it to cut across, and then he dives down. It's a fantastic goal. Don't take anything away from James Wilson's goal. The fact that he waited for that ball to bounce off the crossbar and then nod it back in is also a good goal. But both goals good. Let's just say that. But what a final! I feel sorry for Mansfield. I really do, because they just went into this final, the better team, bruised through the semi-finals quite easily, I would say, with a better team in both semi-final legs against Northampton, which was a shock, I must admit. I thought Northampton were going to give more of a fight over 2 legs, and they just really didn't look that interested, sort of thing. And you feel like it's not over yet. Nothing's ever over, but you feel as though they could be in it. Surely not 3. Oh, it's offside anyway. I'll tell you what, early man of the match, David Worrell. What a player, man. Seriously, what a player. David Worrell is fantastic. He definitely deserves to be playing League One football, whether that's with or without Port Vale. He's been absolutely phenomenal. We've got over 90 votes in the poll, which is absolutely insane, guys. On who you think will make it to League One. Still, Mansfield edge it, but that's with people not... with obviously, that's with people that joined pre-game or when it was still at 0-0. So, with the fact that that poll has gone up to nearly 50-50 shows you that the people that are just joining are going Port Vale, which quite understandably, considering they're 2-0 up with nearly half an hour played. Ball into the box. And cleared away again. It's not a penalty. It's never a penalty. Josie says, don't feel sorry. True. Very true. Well, as a Port Vale fan, you're not going to feel sorry, are you? You're not going to care. And rightly so. Why should you care? Your team are 2-0 up in the playoff final. You shouldn't care about them. The playoff final last season, obviously, we was in it. Lost 1-0 in extra time. The season before that, it was a 4-0 win for Northampton against Exeter. The season before that, it was a Tranmere win against us in extra time. McDonald's breakfast, 2 double sausage egg McMuffins and 3 hash browns. Oh, I love hash browns, yeah. Oh, do you know what? I had a McDonald's breakfast as well myself. I did actually have a McDonald's breakfast. I know this is weird, and this is actually a watch-along of a League 2 playoff final, because nothing's happened in a second. What drink did you have with your McDonald's breakfast, Chris? If you did have one. There's only one drink you can have with a McDonald's breakfast. I'm sorry. If you say anything other than this certain drink, I'll be gutted, and I'll be really gutted. Yeah, still a long way to go. Not counting my chickens. It can all change. The thing is, it can all change. Yeah, 100% agree. But the fact that you're 2-0 up, the better side in this game now, completely changed it. It was all Mansfield for the first 15 minutes, but for the last 15, it's been all you. So I wouldn't say that from this last 15 minutes since you scored your first goal, that it's been, or last 10 minutes since you scored, but 5 minutes building up to that, that Mansfield don't look like scoring. Mansfield are still in this game, but it'll all depend. Well, the next goal, I don't want to sound like a Michael Owen, so I'm not going to say it, but if Mansfield were to score before half-time, I'd really fancy them to maybe get back into it. But that stat I've just seen, Mansfield have picked up 7 red cards this season, the second most in the league. If they were to go down to 10 men, it's over. You don't have a drink with it. Okay, good. I can't slander you for your drink choice. The drink choice to have with a McDonald's breakfast is a coffee. We've nearly reached 100 votes on the poll as well, by the way, guys. So absolutely smash that poll. Still, we're getting people vote Mansfield, which is quite crazy. I thought everyone joining now would be like, oh, yeah, still Port Vale. They're 2-0 down. They're 2-0 up, sorry, Port Vale. There's no way they're not going to win this. But still, people are predicting Mansfield, which shows exactly my point that nothing is ever for granted in a league playoff final. Never. Just nerves from the Vale. Takes time. Where's it gone? Just nerves from the Vale. Takes time to calm down on the massive event. Very true. Can't stand Michael Owen stating the obvious. Hi, Amelia. Thanks for tuning in, Amelia. Please make sure to like and subscribe, everyone. That does mean a lot. SG says, I'm back. Also going to grab a McDonald's breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, McDonald's breakfast is elite. It's better than my mum's cooking anyway. That's me not having any food for the rest of my life. Ball in the box goes down, but cleared away again by Port Vale. Yeah, exactly, Chris. What the hell have you started? Couldn't stand Michael Owen as a player either. To be honest, I didn't mind Michael Owen as a player. Obviously, he played for us, didn't he? So it's a big hope, Bailey. Oh, that's a lovely ball. That's a lovely ball. In the box. Benning. Great save. Great save. Keep the ball alive. Mal Benning again. Yes, Steve. You are in the elite category. You're getting a coffee with a McDonald's breakfast. Anyone that gets like a hot chocolate is bad. Because if you get a McDonald's breakfast, you've got like the sweet of the McDonald's and then you've got a sweet of a hot chocolate. That's just a no-no. Cup of tea is boring. Anything other than, if you get like a water or anything like that, then just don't ever talk to me ever again. And then like a latte is, again, too like frothy and too filling. A latte is too filling as well. Or any like Americano or anything like that. So coffee is the perfect drink to have with a McDonald's breakfast because it compromises it. I love my coffee in the morning. Get more hash browns than that. Exactly. Chris goes mental on the hash browns. Speak to you in a bit then, David, when you return. Thanks for obviously tuning in. Oh, you don't have hot chocolate. Okay. Amelia says Liverpool or Madrid. Obviously, I'm going to go Madrid. I am still considering doing a watch along for that final. I'm not too sure yet. I'll probably do a poll at half time or later on in the game, whether you think I should do a watch along for. Oh, he's absolutely clattered him. He's off. He's off. Ollie Hawkins is sent off. Oh my God. I told you. When it came up on the stat, most red cards, or second most red cards in the league this season, Ollie Hawkins, 2 yellow, and he is off. Wow. Within 36 minutes, or 35, this game is completely and utterly gone for Mansfield. Ollie Hawkins sees red. It's an awful challenge. It's an awful challenge on James Wilson, and he is gone. Cheers, Amelia. Thanks for that. That is awful from Ollie Hawkins. He doesn't even look too bothered. Oh, there's the emotion. He just walked off, first of all, and he didn't look like he had any sort of emotion to that. And then he had like the hand in the head moment. Wow. That has changed this game now. I think Port Vale are pretty much in League One now. Oh, that is one thing you don't want to happen in the biggest moment. You don't want something like that to happen to determine the way the game goes. And unfortunately for Mansfield, it pretty much looks like it's over. What's the first? So the first yellow was, to be fair, that first yellow card, he could have got a red card for it, to be fair. So he's got away with not getting straight sent off. And then that second one on James Wilson is just pathetic. And Nigel Clough knows it as well. He just knows it is stupidity from his centre-back. That is just... He's let his team down there massively. He has completely and utterly let his team down. That is... Look, it's the biggest game of the season for them. It's their biggest game probably in a long, long time. And he's completely and utterly ruined it. Absolutely ruined it for them. Wait, have they made a sub? I don't think they... Let me know in the chat, guys, if they have made a sub for that. I don't think they have. Or I might have missed it. Let me have a look on... Don't think they have. Let me have a look if they made a sub. No, they haven't made a sub. So what the... Has O'Toole gone into centre-back then? O'Toole must have gone into centre-back because he can play there. Surely you would take off one of the attackers and put a centre-back there, surely. I feel gutted now. This playoff final is done. I mean, if they were to come back now, that would be some comeback. I'm sorry. That would be some comeback in a playoff final to go 2-0 down and get a player sent off in the first half and somehow get the win. Now, I would have to bloody really applaud Mansfield if they were to do that somehow. O'Toole. Yeah, O'Toole's gone to centre-back then. So O'Toole's gone to centre-back alongside James Perch with Hewitt at right-back and McLaughlin at left-back. And then obviously the midfield still of Longstaff, Murphy and... Longstaff, sorry. Where is it? And he's probably gone with midfield of Longstaff, Quinn, and Jamie Murphy's probably dropped into the midfield 3 with Jordan Berry and Reece Oates. Yeah, so it's probably a 4-3-2, I think. Yeah, they have to accept they've lost now and may as well bring defender on and let the game grind out. Do you know what? Actually, I'm glad they haven't, because they're still going for it, actually. Which is crazy to see. Like, hey, this game is just completely and utterly just gone in favour of Port Vale. McLaughlin's ball into the box. No contact on him whatsoever. Elliot Hewitt on that far side. It goes back to John Joe O'Toole. Got to get the ball in. Ball does come in, cleared again by Port Vale. Headed on, but again cleared by Port Vale. Port Vale have just absolutely... Basically, it was what Josie said earlier on. Port Vale were just waiting for 10, 15 minutes for the game or for them to drop their nerves. Port Vale have looked fantastically from the 15th minute on. Maybe it just was growing into the game and sort of calming down, because they've been so good defensively. Going forward, they look very good. And their midfield looks so strong with obviously Ben Garrity supporting Tom Pett and what's his name? Can't think. That's great from me, isn't it? Jake Taylor, that's it. Free kick for Mansfield. Stephen McLaughlin to take. Less than 5 minutes until we reach half-time. Ball comes in from McLaughlin. Oh, it's dropped it! Oh, off the line! Port Vale! Oh my God. Port Vale defensively are absolutely fantastic. Cleared it off the line to deny Mansfield. They come again though, Mansfield, with Stephen Quinn. Back to Longstaff. And it goes back to Hewitt. Goes all the way back to his goalkeeper, Nathan Bishop. Again, though, still Mansfield are still pushing on. They're not sitting back despite being 2-0 down to 10 men. Still using the ball, still getting the ball into the box. Wow. Ball over to that far side. Keeping the ball well. Gets the ball in across the box. Cleared again. I tell you what, they're still going for it. Fair play. Longstaff in the box. Falls to Stephen Quinn, who is offside. Yeah, exactly, Steve. He says, since Mansfield have had a player sent off, they seem to be pushing. They seem to now be the better team. Oh, it's in, isn't it? Oh, are you joking? It is literally a tiny inch. How much does a little inch matter? Oh, for God's sake. I don't mean like that. Oh, God. That's going to get bloody clipped now, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Why did I say that? It's literally like that much. Minuscule. Bloody neighbours having fun outside. Not that fun either. God, it could get me clipped up in the space of bloody 2 minutes there. Nathan Bishop goes long up towards, and I was going to say up towards the attack, but just gets cleared away again by Port Vale. The story of this game is who's been booked here? I think it's Elliot Hewitt, right back. That should have been a goal. What's Elliot Hewitt done here? Oh, he's kicked him right in the bloody nuts. That's gonna hurt. No kids for James Wilson. To be fair, James Wilson has been battered on this pitch. He's been kicked. He's been kicked and lumped shit into. Must be thinking, give me a bloody break, man. Seriously. I think it was James. Oh, it wasn't even James Wilson. It was Jake Taylor. My bad. Is this the Jake Taylor who used to play for Exeter? Or was it a different Jake Taylor? Let me have a look. I think it is. No, not... What? Jake Taylor come from Man United's academy? Really? He's only 23. Nottingham Forest went on loan to Port Vale, 1920. 5 minutes added on at the end of this first half. 1920 on loan at Vale. Went back to Nottingham Forest. 2020 on loan at Scunthorpe. Went back to Forest. Signed for Port Vale on a permanent this season. Why did Wrexham do bad for? Wrexham are just an horrible team. I just can't stand them. Hello all. Hi, Andre. Yeah, I know it wasn't even Wilson. Yeah, I know. Will you be celebrating for Queen Jubilee next week? Oh, yeah. There might be stuff going on in like the street and stuff, but I couldn't care, to be honest. Comes in from the free kick, headed wide by Nathan Smith, centre-back. But thanks for tuning in, Andre. We've got over 100 votes on the poll, which is mental. 109 votes on the poll. If you haven't voted, no, it doesn't affect county. It just, if they would have got promoted, it would have been a derby for us next season. It would have been a Welsh derby, but they bottled it. So unfortunately, Wrexham, keep crying. And exactly as Chris says, Wrexham get battered everywhere they go. Another season in the National League, fellas. Enjoy it. Enjoy playing crap teams like bloody Brackley Town or whatever. Whilst we'll be playing Bradford, Carlisle, probably Mansfield. You know, teams with history. Well, they've got a history, but you know what I mean. Jordan Gibbons coming forward for Port Vale, plays it into Worrell, up towards James Wilson. Wrexham are in the National League, Chris. One league below the Football League, one league below League Two. Steve, I can tell that you're Chris's mate with that sentence. That is definitely something Chris would say. Ryan Reynolds should stick to acting. It's definitely something Chris would say, 100%. What do you think about the Villa new players? Kamara, very good player. Diego Carlos, a fantastic centre-back. And obviously re-signing, or not re-signing, but the permanent deal for Philippe Coutinho is also a fantastic signing. So the three deals that you've done, you know, with John McGinn, with Ollie Watkins, with Danny Ings, with Buendia, with Leon Bailey, with Martinez in goals, Cash, Conser, Lucas Digne. You've got a fantastic team. Bloody hell, this final is mental. How many yellow cards? James Perch has been booked. Elliot Hewitt has been booked. Ollie Hawkins has been sent off. If anyone's got a bet on how many red cards or fouls in this game, you might actually be on for a decent bet here. Been flying tackles galore here. Bloody stupid. Good afternoon, Luke. Or good afternoon, Luke. Thanks for tuning in. You never know. They might be down to 10 men in bloody 5 minutes' time. You just bloody don't know. Wrexham and Wrexham. I keep keeping Wrexham on my mind because it's just still funny that they bottled it. So they could have won the league. They could have won the league. Now you're gonna believe us. Now you're gonna believe us. Now you're gonna believe us. Wrexham could have won the league. They could have won the league. James Wilson over this free kick. Last 30 seconds before half-time. James Wilson with a free kick. Oh, I thought he scored. Oh, my God. Yeah, Port Vale are winning this, 100%. I will change the poll at half-time. At the moment, we've got 112 votes on the poll. Who will make it to League One? 52% of you are going with Port Vale and 48% Mansfield. So that has massively changed. Obviously, it was 51% Mansfield, 49 Port Vale, and then the last 5 minutes has completely changed. I'm a Vale fan. Tattoos on my head. I moved to Scotland, so unfortunately can't be there. Thanks for tuning in, Ian. Like I said, do like and subscribe to the channel, guys. It really does help the channel grow. So please make sure to subscribe if you are new around here. We do a lot of League 2 content. So if you are a League 2 fan, then please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, as it does help the channel reach a larger audience. But you've got to feel you're 2-0 down in a playoff final. You've gone down to 10 men. Your players are picking up yellow cards like it's bloody picking up daisies from the grass. And there it is, half-time at Wembley Stadium. Mansfield Town 0, Port Vale 2. A fantastic, fantastic performance from Port Vale in that first half. Didn't start off very fantastic, to be truthfully honest. Mansfield were by far the better team for the first 15 minutes of the playoff final. Port Vale got right back into it, stuck in, dug in, like they done in the semi-finals against Swindon. Really started to grind for it, get the goal through Kai Harrott, which is a very good goal. It's a ball across from Mal Benning and headed in by Harrott. And then James Wilson has an effort, hits the bar, comes back into James Wilson and nods it in from the rebound. Fantastic from Port Vale to go 2-0 up in the final. And then Ollie Hawkins saw red for a double yellow card. And that has basically, not yet, because there's still 45 to go, but pretty much sent Port Vale to League One. So get your comments in, get your thoughts in from that first half. We're currently on 34 likes. Can we hit 40 likes before the start of the second half? If you haven't liked the stream, please just drop down before we join for the second half and drop us a like. Also, I'm going to end the poll now. 112 votes on the poll. 48% Mansfield, 52% Port Vale. And whilst you're doing all of that, I will quickly set up a new poll. That I would set a poll if I could spell. There we are. Right, that's the new poll. Just make sure the poll. I'm going to wait for someone to vote on the poll to make sure it's up and running. So do quickly drop a thing on the poll, and then we'll get off that. There we go. Right, let's go through some of your comments. How's the Lucasade? Absolutely fantastic, thank you. Really taste nice. Yeah, they've dug deep. Oh, wrong comment. Yeah, they've dug deep. Chris Agenda. Yeah. Do you think Forest will go up? It's a tough game, Forest Huddersfield. Obviously, Forest massive favourites, better team, better players in all across the pitch on paper. But Huddersfield, you don't know what to expect. That'll be what I think on that. Daryl Clark will be a happy bunny. SG says get him to 50 likes. Well, we are currently on 35 likes, so we're 15 likes away from that 50 likes. So if you haven't liked, then please make sure to do so. Ian says we won't be League 2 next season. Whoop whoop. Don't count your chickens too early, Ian. I know you're 2-0 up at half-time, but I don't want you to look like an idiot if it comes back to bite you on the ass. So, yeah. As Bailey says, subscribe, like. Yeah, we saw that. Huddersfield are a good quality team. Right, let's have a look at some of the stats from that first half in this playoff final then. We'll get it up now. So, the stats for the final, before we get back underway. Possession, 55% possession for Mansfield, 45% for Port Vale. 46% of the play has been in the middle of the pack. 28% of the play has been in Mansfield's half. 26 in Port Vale's half. 2 shots for Mansfield with 2 on target. 12 shots for Port Vale with 4 on target. Obviously with 6 off target. Corners 2 for Mansfield, 0 for Port Vale. 1 offside each. 7 fouls for Mansfield and 4 for Port Vale. 4 yellow cards. Wow. 4 yellow cards for Mansfield, 0 for Port Vale. 1 red card, 0 for Port Vale, of course. Passes, 178 Mansfield, 151 for Port Vale. 63 of those passes for Mansfield were accurate and 60% or accurate for Port Vale. Long balls, 29% accurate for Port Vale with 30% accurate for Mansfield. And tackles, 6 for Mansfield, 4 for Port Vale. So it's been an interesting game. Like I said, we started off the game, Mansfield, better team for 15 minutes, really dominated the play, controlled the midfield, started to really sort out the tempo of the game in their favour. They drop off, Port Vale go 1-0 up, they go 2-0 up within the space of 5 minutes, and then they get Mansfield go down to 10 men, and the game completely changes in that moment. So a real sort of change in emotion and change in stride of the game, basically in the space of 7 or 8 minutes. So that has really, really changed it. Right, let me update the title. I'm going to update the title to what the score currently is. So please let me know in the chat if it changes. Hopefully it does. Right, so right, let me know if the title is updated. I have put it to 2-0 Port Vale, so hopefully it has changed. Right, let's read a few more comments. Mansfield need a goal in the first 10 minutes in the second half. Then they can do it. Then they can... was it? Right, let me read that again. Mansfield need a goal in the first 10 minutes in the second half. Then if they do that, they may come back. Right, okay. Rasmussen's... damn, the vote is 50-50. Yeah, some people might not want it because at the end of the day, this is a League 2/Newport channel, so I can understand that. I might not do it. I might just, relax and watch the game myself, to be truthfully honest. Where's it gone? Right, so it has changed. Yeah. Right, get your thoughts on that first half then, guys, before we come back for the second half. The second half will be after the break. So get your quick thoughts from that first half. Let me know how you think it went, what either team needs to do in the second half, and who you think will actually go on to win this playoff final. I've also got a couple of banners already saved, so I don't have to make it later on. Basically, I'm lazy, and I've just set all preset banners. So basically, I've got one for Mansfield being promoted, Port Vale being promoted. I've got a separate I've got one for halftime, and then I've got one for the second half without changing it, so I can just do that. I know it's lazy, but who cares? That's what happens when you sit in the sun before your stream and realise you're streaming in 10 minutes' time. And I was like, crap, I haven't even done anything. So I quickly sprinted upstairs. Absolutely the quickest I've ever typed the team lineup in. And I was like, right, crap, we've got to go live now. Mansfield probably should have scored 2 goals because they had a chance in the first 10 minutes and Vale should have scored 3. Well, Mansfield have had chances. Right, let's read this. First half, start of the game, Mansfield the better team in 15 minutes, but after that, Vale pushed, and IMO should be 2-0 up. And with Mansfield down to 10 men, Vale will score at least 2 more. Wow. I thought, one thing I will say, I know it's controversial, but who cares? I'm controversial on this channel all the time. But one thing I will say is the dominant part that Mansfield, take away the goals. I know obviously the goals are a massive indication of what I'm about to say. And you could say, well, they scored 2, Mansfield scored 0. And ultimately that's what's going to matter. But take the goals away. If it was still 0-0, then I would say the pressure that both teams have had in spells, Mansfield pressure was a lot more. They were creating more chances where Port Vale, without being disrespectful, have not really they're just lumping balls into the box. When Mansfield are creating the play, they're looking to play the ball through to Longstaff, then into Murphy and trying to create with the fullbacks, where Vale's pressure was just get the ball into the box and just hope that it gets put into a danger area, if that makes sense. So, yeah, look, whoever wins the game deserves to be in League One. That's all I'll say. Steve, you've just become Michael Owen. Steve says, as Chris would say, sorry. As Chris would say. I got mixed up there. We're 3 likes away from 40 likes, guys. So make sure to smash that like button. And also, we are 5 subscribers away from 2,730. So please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the notification bell on as well, so you know exactly when I either go live or put a video out. Do you think Liverpool will win tonight? I think they'll win 1-0. No, I'm sticking with 1-0 Madrid, Karim Benzema. I'm so tempted to put a bet on it. I really am. I want to know the price for it. If someone could let me know, I might go and do it after this stream. 1-0 Real Madrid, Karim Benzema to score at any time. Well, not to score at any time, to score. Benzema and Real Madrid 1-0. Oh, please, Real Madrid, I swear to God. Thanks for subscribing, KLP. Thanks for tuning into the channel. We're only 3 away now. Thanks for everyone for subscribing. It does massively help. And also make sure to hit the share button. Share it to friends, cats, dogs, nans, granddads, fish. Don't know what I'm saying. Send it to a Wrexham fan as well, because this is League 2 football. They might need to... They want to know what this is actually like. I think Liverpool being one of the best teams this season, if not then the best team. I'm not gonna comment, unfortunately. Is he actually going to Bayern Munich then, Chris? Is that like a done deal sort of thing, or? Because I know obviously it's paper talk that he may be going to Bayern Munich, but is that because that's quite shocking, isn't it? Because normally Bayern Munich go for. I'm not saying Manny's a crap player because he's not. He's world class, but like normally they go for the sort of 22 to 25, 26, don't they? They don't normally go for the sort of latter stages of their career signing, which is why I was so shocked that they were linked to him. And now the fact that it's actually going to materialise into a deal is really it's really like shocking. Not like I said, not that he's a bad player, he's a fantastic player, but it doesn't seem like a Bayern Munich signing. The money Liverpool are letting Mane go for is stupid. What's the price then? Wait, what article is it? Is it Sport in Germany or is it someone else? 45 million. What? What? 45 million for Sadio Mane? Bloody hell. Glazer, get on the phone. Bloody hell, 45 million. Bloody hell. Wouldn't mind a bit of 45 million. 45 million quid for Sadio Mane. It's a bloody hell of a deal. Well, not for Liverpool, for Bayern Munich it is. I thought he was going to say... I thought he was going to say... well, yeah, he's worth double. At least double, I would say. No, I don't know if he's worth double. How old is Mane? We are about to get underway for the second half. Port Vale getting us underway. So it is second half time in the League 2 playoff final. 45. Does Lee Henry receive a special bonus for saying, I'll tell you what, that's 45 times already in the first half. I've not got the commentary on, Matchy, mate. So I can't actually hear with what the commentators are saying. So I know I've heard Lee Henry speak, so I can probably sort of understand where you're coming from. Ball played upfield, and Stephen Quinn has thrown himself about, but they've got to get a goal soon, Mansfield. It's got to happen soon. Nigel Clough has been in big games. His dad's been in huge games. Does he have the minerals to turn this playoff final around? Does he have the quality? Does he have the nerves to turn this around and make changes if needs be? That is what Mansfield fans are hoping and praying. With the stature that he is, the stature that his family name has, does Nigel Clough have it in him to change this around and get Mansfield back into this final? Like I said, it's a big ask. 2-0 down to 10 men. But 45 minutes, if Port Vale can do that in 45, there's no way that Mansfield can't do it again in 45. Reece Oates only had 10 touches in this first half. And for a striker in a playoff final, you don't want that. They're in again here. Mal Benning plays it back to Jake Taylor. Mane did everything he can, I suppose, at Liverpool. If he wants different things, then that's fair, to be honest. Let's not hold him hostage. Yeah. James Wilson blocked into the keeper's hands. We're also 1 like away from 40, guys. Make sure to absolutely smash that like button. Also, vote on the poll. Should I do a watch along for Luca? I'm gonna time you out in a minute, mate. You're doing my head in with that comment already. That's 3 times you've said that now. Also, vote on the poll if you think I should do a watch along for the Champions League final tonight. What time's kickoff? Is it 8 or is it 7:45? If it's 8, then that's perfect. Gives me well, this is not going to extra time, so this should be over in what? For like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So with the trophy celebrations, it'll take me to like 6:30. Got an hour and a half. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that gives me enough time, yeah. So keep voting on the poll. And also, let me know if you will be in the stream for the Champions League final watch along tonight. That won't stay on the channel though, so obviously I'll delete the stream after I do it. That's what I'll probably do from now on. So because obviously this is League 2 and Newport channel from now on, what I'll do is any stream or video that's not video, but any stream that is not Newport or League 2 related, I'll do it as a watch along, but then delete it afterwards, if that makes sense. So it'll be live, but if you don't catch it live, you won't be able to catch it again, basically, if that makes sense. Well, I need to delete the Premier League watch along from Thursday night. Just so basically, if you watch it live, you'll be there. But if you can't catch it live, then that's perfectly fine, and I'll just see you in the next one. But obviously, this one will stay because it's League 2. Jordan Gibbons coming forward for Port Vale. So I would say that's a lovely ball, but I couldn't see with the angle that my phone was on. I thought it looked like it was going in. I'm not worried with Mane leaving, as we have Diaz and Jota to play on that left-hand side. I said when we signed Diaz, one of Salah or Mane was leaving. Yeah, a lot of people said that. I think you'll get another striker in. I think you'll get like an out-and-out striker, I think. Oh, dodgy clearance that from Nathan Bishop. This could get really worse for Mansfield. It could go awfully wrong. Got nearly 40 votes on that poll, and 58% of you are going with I should do a watch along for it. So we may do it. We may do it. Throw in to Port Vale, Mal Benning. Like I said at the start of the stream, Mal Benning, left wing back for Port Vale, former Mansfield Town player. It would be typical for him to get promoted with Port Vale against Mansfield at Wembley. He was in the team that played us in the semi-finals, in that Mansfield team that we beat in the playoff semi-finals on penalties. Ball comes in by Benning into the box. Benning keeps it alive. Will keep up. Stephen Quinn try and get there. Benning goes back to Taylor. Lovely bit of skill from Jake Taylor. Ball into the box. And it's gone too fast. Surely he's not going to keep that in. And it will be a throw into Mansfield. Less than 40 minutes to go for Mansfield to try and turn this around. I'll emphasize the word try, because it's gonna be a lot to turn this around now. I would take Kane honestly, but Levy don't like us, so not happening. What, you would take Harry Kane? That's actually shocked me. I didn't think you would take Kane. Not the ability-wise, just the fact that he's not a sort of... He's nothing like anything that you've got. Like, the forwards that Liverpool have, none of them are really out-and-out strikers. They're all, like, can play left, right, through the middle. They're quick. They're sort of interchanging, if you like. And I didn't think you would take Kane because he would be just a lump. Not a lump in the box, that's horrible, but just a target man. You don't have a target man, do you? So, I didn't think he would take Kane, but fair enough. Ball in towards the box, cleared away. Jordan Gibbons keeps it alive. He's going to have to whip it back in. He does whip it in. It's up towards Wilson, cleared away by Mansfield. Oh! Again, Port Vale just having chances after chances after chances. Absolutely, mate. I've just found your channel. Definitely subscribe. Legend Ian. Like I said, it's not going to benefit you. Well, I'll say that, touch wood for you. It's not going to benefit you that I do League 2 content, but if we do ever play Port Vale, there will be either a matchday vlog or a watch along for it. So yeah, we'll have that on the channel. So thanks for subscribing, Ian. We are going to try and hit 3K before the start of the season. They're in again here, defended again by Elliot Hewitt for Mansfield. Port Vale are absolutely dominating Mansfield in this final. By far the better team. Coming down that left-hand side with Mal Benning, coming down the right-hand side with Worrell. They've got Tom Pett, Ben Garrity and Jake Taylor flowing from midfield. They've got Kean Harrott and James Wilson stretching the defenders. It's been a fantastic display from Port Vale. Jamie Murphy coming off for George Lapsley, former Colchester player. I'll update that now. Corner in for Port Vale. It's headed away. If I could spell. If you are wondering, obviously, what the S is, the S does mean substitute, obviously, that they've came on. Yeah, that's the only problem. Need to change our style of play to suit Kane. I just felt he's a false nine these days and could link up like Firmino did with wingers. I don't think he would do that at Liverpool if he went there. I think the thing is with Harry Kane, right? He's a fantastic footballer, unbelievable footballer. And he's not just a striker anymore, like you say, in that point. You know, he's not a false nine to that extent, but he's definitely not just the number 9. He's sort of, you could say false 9, but I think there's just a little bit more sort of target man-esque in Harry Kane. He's that player that if you sign, you've either got to have a system that suits him, or you've got to completely change your system to suit him. And the thing is, right, people have, you know, arguments with that. Oh, we shouldn't sign a player and have a style around them, blah, blah, blah. We should play our way. But a player like Harry Kane is world class and is someone that you could warrant and justify changing your system for. Big up, John. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you are well, John. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you are new around here. Vote on the poll as well whether I should do a Champions League watch along. 58% of you saying yes on that poll. We've had over 40 votes on that. So, and also we're 9 likes away from 50 likes. 9 likes away. So if you're watching this and you've not yet hit that subscribe button, absolutely smash that subscribe button and the like button. I'm looking forward to next season in the sort of change of this channel going forward. I won't go and delete old videos, but from now on, the new sort of era of this channel will start. Going back and deleting old videos would just take ages and just can't be bothered, to be honest. So from now going forward, it will be League 2 Newport, and that's it. Obviously, other streams, but they won't stay on the channel, like I said. It's like Rooney started as a striker, then went to attacking midfielder. That's how I see Kane. Yeah, I'd agree, yeah. 100% agree. I think Harry Kane and Wayne Rooney are as similar as or they're more similar than people think. They're like, oh no, Rooney would build up the play a lot more than Harry Kane. Harry Kane, like, I don't know if it was this season, but definitely I think it was last season actually. He had the most goals and the most assists in the Premier League for a striker. You don't normally have a striker, excuse me, that has most assists and most goals. It's normally like your striker gets, a typical striker, 15, 20 goals, maybe a bit more, and then like 4 or 5 assists. But the fact that Kane had like double figures for goals and assists is ridiculous. And that's what happens when you get players like Son and Kulusevski around you. You're gonna have that, aren't you? Because you've got players running off you. Because Harry Kane is in his prime now. The next 2-3 seasons for Harry Kane will be his prime. And to be honest, I know everyone's like, but if he stays at Tottenham, he's never going to win anything. I would actually rate him more if he stays at Tottenham than doesn't, because it'll show that he's loyal. and he wants to break Alan Shearer's record. Mansfield coming forward anyway, a lot better than talking about Tottenham is talking about the League Two playoff final. Still is Mansfield 0, Port Vale 2, approaching in the next couple of minutes, 60th minute mark, where they've got to throw it at Port Vale, I think, because if they get to 70, 75 minutes and it's still 2-0, I don't see any way of coming back into this. Elliot Hewitt on this right-hand side for Mansfield. Got to get the ball into the box. Finds Jordan Berry. Berry flicks it, cleared away again by Port Vale. Only as far as McLaughlin. Block shot. Elliot Hewitt will keep it alive. The right back for Mansfield plays it into Jordan Berry, who played fantastic in the playoffs, semi-finals against Northampton, especially that first leg at Field Mill. Sort of dropped, didn't really get much of the ball at Sixfields in the second leg, but definitely a threat on his day. Jordan Berry up top with Reece Oates. I thought I was going to see a lot more from them. To be truthfully honest with you, not really seen much from that front two this afternoon. Ball out to the left-hand side. McLaughlin, I think it is. It's not going anywhere. Still not going anywhere. And it is a corner. Is it? Yeah, it's a corner. Corner to Mansfield. David Worrell is absolutely furious that that's gone for a corner. Whether he's having to go at the linesman for giving it or having to go at his teammate for giving that away. Most goals from corners this season. Mansfield have scored 12 goals from corners. Port Vale not up there on the top 5. So 12 goals from corners. Can they get one now? Ball into the box. And it's a crap corner, but it gets shot. And it's wide of the goal from the left back, McLaughlin. And it's time ticking by. That it's precious time running out for Mansfield. If they want to get to League One, they have to score very, very soon. We're one subscriber, guys, from 2,730, which means we'll only be 270 away from 3,000 subscribers. So please, if you're watching this right now and you've not hit that red subscribe button or the like button, drop it a like, drop it a subscribe, please. That will be much appreciated. Just below the video itself. That will be absolutely fantastic. Let me have a look at that. To be fair, the Mansfield fans are still in loud voice. Obviously, I can't see it, but I can't hear it, but you can see them. And is that a Middlesbrough top? No, it's not. I thought that was a bloody Middlesbrough top then. I was going to say, you're in a playoff final and you've brought a bloody Middlesbrough top to the game. Mansfield trying to get their team or get some sort of hope back into the Mansfield team again. They just look, I wouldn't say they look dead and buried. They just look deflated. And that, to be fair, is sort of symbolised by their manager, Nigel Clough. He just seems lack of energy, lack of sort of oomph, if that makes sense. It just seems a bit flat. And rightfully so, they're 2-0 down in the playoff final. But they just need something. They need a goal to really bring some energy back into the performance. It looks like I will be doing a watch along for the Champions League final. And Aidan Stone will collect that. Yeah, this looks like it's over. Less than half an hour to go, and it's still 2-0 to Port Vale. I don't know. It just feels like one of those games that it was over after the second goal. Then they went down to 10 men, and it's all just fell apart from Mansfield's point of view. I wouldn't say they've bottled it because they've had nothing to bottle. So if people say they've bottled it, it's just pathetic because, you know, they were never in the lead. you know, they had nothing to bottle. I hate that phrase. It gets overused too many times. And so does the word legend. A legend gets overused a lot. Kean Harrett does well there. His shot blocked by James Perch will go out for a throw-in to Port Vale on this near side. He's played well in this game, Kean Harrett, to be fair. Considering I was like questioning his place in the team, I thought Ryan Edmondson played decent enough in the semi-finals to maybe warrant a place in this starting 11, and Kean Harrett is completely and utterly just sat me right down by scoring a goal and then getting involved in the second goal as well. Not directly, but, you know, the build-up play. And James Wilson as well. James Wilson has to take a lot of credit for this performance. I think there's been a lot of Port Vale players that you could make a claim for man of the match. I think David Worrell has been unbelievable on that right-hand side. James Wilson and Harrett up top have been very good. Aidan Stone, obviously in goals, has been good. Tom Pett from midfield has had a good game. Mal Benning on the left wing back has had a good game as well. It's in! Port Vale are 3-0 up! Port Vale are 3... Oh! Is it offside? It's offside. False alarm. Sorry, fans of Port Vale and Mansfield. It is offside. Let me have a look at it again. So Mal Benning plays it short. Yeah, he is offside. Kean Harrett is offside. False alarm. It's not a third goal for Port Vale, but the fact that that nearly went in, that's got to worry them. And Matty Longstaff is off for Mansfield. George Maris comes on in his place. That will be the final game that Matty Longstaff will play in the yellow and blue of Mansfield Town. And what a disappointing final game that is. On loan from Newcastle this season, and Matty Longstaff basically has gone off in a gutting performance. Ball comes into the box, and it's... I don't think it stayed in, has it? No, it's a goal kick to Port Vale. Does it stay out? Let's have a look. So McLaughlin... Yeah, it goes out, yeah. Yeah, it was last season. Kane, most goals and assists. Yeah, it's just unusual for a striker, isn't it, to have that. We're currently 7 likes away from 50. I'll tell you what, if we can hit the 50 like target, that'll be absolutely fantastic. 50 likes would be insane. That really would, I must lie. We're also, like I said, we're 71 subscribers away from 2.8k, which is absolutely fantastic. So please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you do want to support the channel financially, you can do that by becoming a member from as little as $1.99 or donating from as little as 79p. First substitute for Port Vale. Not too sure who's coming off here. And it is Jake Taylor, Jake Taylor coming off in midfield for Harry Charsley. He's been very good as well, Jake Taylor, to be truthfully honest. He's had another good game. I don't think anyone has played bad for Port Vale today. It's been a professional performance. It's been one that has just done the right things at the right time. So Mansfield have 1 change left. Port Vale obviously having 2 more available to them. So yeah, there may, or there probably will be a watch along for the Champions League final. We'll look into that. I'm not too sure yet. 63% of you. Actually, let me change the poll up. Right, let's end the poll. I'll make a new poll before we... Right, that's a new poll we'll do. Between now and the final whistle, that's the new poll. 22 minutes or so to go. Great interaction today for this live stream as well, guys. So do obviously make sure to keep liking and subscribing. Fantastic support on this watch along. As always, you guys are a fantastic community that we have. Last 10 minutes possession, 68% for Mansfield with 32% Port Vale. And a third goal for Port Vale would completely and utterly kill the game off, obviously. But there is still a glimmer of hope for Mansfield, but they have to score. Mal Benning on this left-hand side tries to take it around Bowery, keeps the ball Benning back to, gets cleared up the pitch by George Lapsley. And he does find the ball, Lapsley, and is fouled, but Stephen Quinn manages to play the ball to McLaughlin, goes back to John Joe O'Toole. They can't play the ball around Mansfield. They haven't got time to do that. They need to get that ball up the pitch. I know, obviously, you've got to, or they want to sort of build an attack and push on, but they've got to just get it up the pitch. Mal Benning could be 3. It is 3. It's offside again. Oh my God, Port Vale have had 2 goals ruled out for offside in the last 10 minutes of this final to go 4-0. Well, they would be 4-0 up if both of those goals that have been ruled out for offside would have been given. The one from Cian Harrott, and that one is miles offside from Harry Charsley. Massively offside, Harry Charsley, but still 2-0. Mansfield need to score, though. They can't just keep relying on Port Vale having goals disallowed, because they need to score a goal. Well, they need to score 2, but Elliot Hewitt. I wouldn't be surprised if we see... I don't even know who's on their bench. Let me have a look who's on their bench that could possibly come on. So they've got 1 sub left. So it's not like they've got a couple of subs to bring on. They've only got 1 left. There's literally Akins. Lucas Akins is the only one they could bring on that could do something. Stephen Quinn. And it is a throw-in to Mansfield. Mal Benning gives it away. Rhys Oates will take the throw-in. Time ticking for Mansfield Town in this League 2 playoff final. And to be honest, if Port Vale do get promoted, they probably deserve it this season. They've probably been one of the best 4 teams in the league. I'm not just saying that because they're winning the final, but with everything they went through with Darryl Clark, and obviously their assistant had to step in for a few games, and they've just been solid. Jamie Proctor has been good for them this season. So has Ben Garrity. And obviously, Tom Pett in midfield. Their defence has been solid. They're in here, though. It's a shot. It's a fantastic save from Aidan Stone. Aidan Stone to deny Rhys Oates, which would have been a massive goal for Mansfield. It's not in. There will still be a 2-0 lead for Port Vale, but Mansfield are getting closer. They need to score. Need to score within the next 10 minutes. They cannot go to 80 minutes 2-0 down. If they can get 1 between now and the 80th minute, they've got a chance. Stephen Quinn's ball in from the corner, punched by Aidan Stone. John Joe O'Toole is up for it. Port Vale get it away, and they could be on the break. And they won't, because it goes back to the goalkeeper from George Lapsley. Nathan Bishop trying to get Mansfield back up the pitch again. Need to get a goal. Still Mansfield 0, Port Vale 2 in this Sky Bet League 2 playoff final, with a ticket to League 1 up for grabs. Less or just over 15 minutes of this playoff final left. Mansfield in dire need of a goal, in dire need of something to re-energise the fans and everyone inside the ground associated with Mansfield Town Football Club. They need a goal within the next 8 minutes to take us to a nervy last 10. Can't play the ball around the back, Mansfield. What are you doing? You've got to attack. McLaughlin, Hewitt. What are they doing? Get the ball in the box, man. Seriously. George Maris. If there's anyone on the ball that can create something, it is George Maris. Obviously, used for Cambridge. Very good midfielder. Stephen Quinn tries for glory, and it is wide of the goal. Wide of Aidan Stone's goal. Mansfield Town, the time is ticking away. The minutes are going quicker than ever, and Mansfield are getting further and further away from a chance of winning this final. They need to score before the 80th minute. It has to happen soon. Otherwise, Mansfield Town could be in real trouble of not making League One. I don't think they're going to now, but there's still a chance. When there's a chance, you've still got to believe. Nigel Clough has seen some very, very nervy cup finals. He's seen some very nervy games. He's been involved in nervy games. Should there be a parade for just winning the League Cup and the FA Cup? Yes, I think there should. I think there should. And the reason why I think there should is because imagine if a team like Wigan win the FA Cup, which has happened, a team like Birmingham, they're going to be like, well, we're never going to win the Premier League. We're never going to win the Champions League. So we're never going to have a chance to parade our trophy, our achievement with the fans. So that's why I will always agree with a trophy parade. Obviously, stupid things like a playoff win, then no, obviously. But any cup competition, you have to have a parade for it because of those exceptions. Because if you say that for like a Liverpool, Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, and teams like that, then you'll be like, well, yeah, I can understand it because winning stuff for them is normal. Like mostly, they expect to win trophies. But for like a Birmingham, for a Wigan, I'm trying to think of a shock in the last few years. Teams basically Birmingham and Wigan are the only ones that come to mind straight away. You know, you've got to give them the chance, and you can't say, "Oh, for you, no trophy parade. For you, there's a trophy parade," because it'll just be like, well, the big teams will then get jealous then that other teams are having trophy parades. So yeah, I would say yes, keep it to any cup competition because of that fact. Oh, Swansea League Cup, yeah. Oh, God, Reese will kill me. Reese will absolutely kill me that I didn't think of Swansea. But yeah, Swansea as well. I think there was a bus. Yeah, there was a bus parade for Swansea, yeah. Because they're never going to win they're never going to win the Premier League. They're never going to win the Champions League. Jamie Proctor, I believe, is about to come on for Kian Harrott. Yeah, Kian Harrott is coming off, and it is for Jamie Proctor. So the man that put Port Vale on their way in the League Two playoff final is getting taken off for their top goal scorer this season in Jamie Proctor. Darryl Clark did say in his press conference that Jamie Proctor will not be able to last more than half an hour. So he is going to have just under 15 minutes plus added time in this playoff final. And they will be expecting him to come on and seal the win. Jamie Proctor, like I said, has been absolutely fantastic for Port Vale this season, top goal scorer. And if you can only get 15 minutes out of him, that is a very good that's a very good thing to have, just to get 15 minutes out of him. Exactly, Chris, yeah. Or when Frankfurt beat Bayern 2018 in the cup final. Yeah, because Frankfurt are not a team that will ever win the Bundesliga or the Champions League. Or I know you won the Europa League, but that's not the Champions League, is it? Is there a that's the point actually, John? Is there bus parade or something in plan for you winning the Europa League? And that's not a dig. I'm asking a genuine question. Are you going to have something like that for winning the Europa League, or has it already happened? Because that's a massive achievement for Frankfurt. I always like Frankfurt. They always seem to have decent players. Oh, it's about time now you bring on Lucas Akins, isn't it, Nigel? You're 2-0 down with bloody 12 minutes to go, and now you decide to bring on Akins. Why didn't you do that 20 minutes earlier when you had a bit more of a chance? God, that is poor from Nigel Clough, I must be honest. I don't know what George Lapsey is protesting here. I think he's saying there's nothing wrong with that. So Lucas Akins is coming on. Surely it has to be for a centre-back. It has to be for a centre-back. If this is a striker, they don't deserve this. Oh, it's a midfielder. So Stephen Quinn is coming off. Applause to the Mansfield fans. Stephen Quinn is off. And Lucas Akins is on. A centre midfielder for a striker. And they are throwing everything at this now. I don't know why they didn't do this 15 minutes ago, but suit themselves, I guess. All I'm saying is, if you would have done that 15 minutes ago, there would have been a lot higher chance you would have you'd have got back into this game. Also, praise these days is must after no fans last year. It's also a thank you to the fans. Exactly. Was right when they returned. Look it up on YouTube if you want. I'll do that after this, because I know the Germans are mental for like celebrations. So I will actually. I'm not just going to say it and not do it. I will actually have a little watch of that later. James Perch. The ball goes behind for a goal kick, and he sprinted to get that ball to Nathan Bishop. I'll tell you what, 1 goal now, and it makes this final very interesting. They've got to score in the next minute. Got to score, basically. If they don't score in the next minute with this attack, I don't think it's going to happen. I'll never disrespect the when they said the Capital One. Do you remember when there was the Capital One Cup? That was when we lost to Sunderland on penalties. Was it Sunderland or Middlesbrough? No, Sunderland won it, I think. I think it was Sunderland. But yeah, I love the League Cup. It's had so many years, hasn't it? So many years? It's had so many names over the years, hasn't it? Obviously, the Capital One Cup, the Carling Cup, the Carabao, the EFL. What else was it? So the Carling Cup, the Capital One, the EFL, the Carabao. Was it called the Milk Cup? Surely not. What was the Worthingtons? No, the Worthingtons was the Papa John's, isn't it? Who cares? Who cares? We won the Carling Cup. Never won the Capital One. I'm saying it like it's different trophies. But, no. I don't know who this person is that they keep showing. Oh, it's Port Vale club president. Oh, bloody hell. Fair play. John Rudge. Like I said at the start of the stream, just getting a win in a playoff final means not just to the players. It's also to the players, the fans, the staff, a real mess up from Bishop gets away with it. The club, the town or town/city. What else? Yeah, players, staff, fans, town/city, club, the owners, the chairman, the board. It means everything to the whole football club. And even like for revenue of like the whole, it can change a city or town promotion can. It's mental how much football can have an impact on like just the town or city if they get promoted to a higher league. Obviously more fans, more attraction to that place. And we've seen it before where teams have been promoted. like promoted from the leagues, and then their town becoming city status with like sort of the revenue being increased with that them having a team in a higher league, more money, more tickets, more people through the gate, more people living in that place, and that a place can be built up. We saw that with Burnley. When Burnley got to the Premier League, the attraction around Burnley increased massively just by having a team in the Premier League. It really is massive. I know obviously the winners of this won't be in the Premier League, but just to go to the league, League One, it improves. It'll get a lot more fans. Like, look, Port Vale have, however many Port Vale have taken to Wembley, that is definitely not what they get week in, week out at Vale Park. So they're going to get more fans week in, week out at home now next season. And it just improves everything about the football club. That's what promotion does mean, whether it's just going up from League 2 to League 1, League 1 to the Championship, or whether it's big steps like Championship to the Premier League or National League to League 2. Every promotion will mean just as much, even though some steps are obviously a lot bigger. Please do make sure to like the stream, guys. Can we hit that target? We are 4 likes away, 4 from the 50 like target. That will be absolutely fantastic if we can hit it. Like I said, please do make sure to share and subscribe, turn the notification bell on as well, so you never miss a video. Look, I'm so buzzing for next season already. And basically the Champions League final and the Championship playoff final tomorrow, and then the season's done. It's in! Port Vale will be in League One next season. Mal Benning, the man that was playing for Mansfield not so long ago, has made it 3-0 Port Vale. Limbs in that away end. Or not away end, but limbs in the Port Vale end. The former Mansfield Town player, Mal Benning, has got the goal that has sent Port Vale to League One. They will return to the 3rd division of English football. Nigel Clough and Mansfield will be stuck in League 2 next season. And it is that man, Mal Benning, left wing back. It's been absolutely fantastic. It was a hell of a goal. What a finish. What a finish that is. David Worrell from from right wing back to left wing back. That is a fantastic goal. First time hit. Oh my God. What a goal that is. I didn't realise how good of a goal that is. What a finish. Right wing back David Worrell whips a lovely ball across the back post to the left wing back Mal Benning, who absolutely slices it past Nathan Bishop. 3-0 Port Vale. They are going to League One. League One is where Port Vale will be playing their football next season. David Worrell is being substituted, I think. Is he? David Worrell off. Aaron Martin is coming on. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Mansfield Town will be in League 2 next season, but it won't be League 2 football for Port Vale. Let me just quickly update this a second, sorry. 3-0. I did say at the start of this stream, don't worry, because playoff finals are never one-sided. It's always nervy. Look what's bloody happened. Wow. Fair play, Port Vale. Please do make sure to like and subscribe, guys. We are getting very close to 3,000 subscribers now, which is absolutely fantastic. The sun is shining. Port Vale are getting promoted. Hopefully, Real Madrid will do us right tonight as well. It's all about the teams in white. Port Vale and Real Madrid. Don't let me down, Madrid. Don't let me down, Benzema. But Port Vale will be playing League One football next season. I forgot to say hello to Yayan as well. Thanks for tuning in, Yayan, mate. I didn't think this was going to be this one-sided. Fair play. Yeah, there's over 30 people watching, so please make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. We're doing a lot more of these sort of League 2 content next season. Also, now only 3 likes away from 50 likes. Can we hit that? Can we hit the 50 likes on a day that Port Vale will be getting promoted to League 1? Glad Port Vale are promoted. Yeah, I've said that a bit, Clark, yeah. Loads of Mansfield fans leaving. They ain't true fans, whether you losing or winning. I can disagree and I can agree. I've never been to a playoff final and got annihilated. That's the thing. Both playoff finals we've lost. We've lost 1-0, where they're getting battered 3-0. And, yeah. I don't know, look. I just wouldn't want to be in their situation, just sitting there watching my team get hammered. And basically, Port Vale have been by far the better team. It's not even been close. 2 likes away, guys. 2 likes away. I know we'll probably hit 50 likes like later on after the stream's ended, but I kind of want to hit it on stream. That would be class. And I kind of want to hit 2,730 as well, which will take us to 70 away from 2.8k. Aidan Stone just blasts it off the pitch. Oh my God, James Wilson, what a touch. Dear Leo Lord, man, what a touch from James Wilson that was. Oh, don't get me wrong, I've stayed at awful scorelines. I stayed at Yeovil when we lost 6-0 to Yeovil, and that was hard. They've actually given man of the match to James Wilson, to be fair. Let me know who your man of the match is in the chat. I'm going to make a poll for that, actually. I'm going to put three or 4 options, and I want you to vote on your poll. We'll go... who else will we go? I'm trying to think of the last one we'll do. We'll go... We're 1 like away, guys. 1 like away. And we'll go for... Right, they're the 4 options for potential man of the match. Get your vote on the man of the match. I will tell you my man of the match at full time, so get voting on that, on who you think has been man of the match in this playoff final. 3 minutes added on at the end of this game. We've already played 45 seconds of it, so 1 minute and 15 to go before we can officially... It's done, basically. They are promoted, but until we can officially say that Port Vale are promoted to League 1. Like I said, they are promoted, of course they are, but you've still got to sort of just wait. It's like when you've won the league, haven't it? When you've won the league, but when you've not won it mathematically, but you're like 10 points clear with like 4 games to go. Like, you're gonna win it unless you're Wrexham. I had to get that in there one more time. And then you basically won it. Like they have. They've won it, but it's all about just waiting. Less than 90 seconds to go of Port Vale being a League 2 side. There is barely any Mansfield fans in the ground, and it's starting to get loomy outside. It's just like Mansfield's future. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mansfield fans. Josie said, I'm so happy. Let me just get this on screen. I'm so happy. Up the Vale. Well done to any Port Vale fans watching this. Is there going to be one last goal? Ball comes in towards the box. Ball comes back in. And it's cleared away. Right, my man of the match. I'm going to go James Wilson. We are 1 like away from 50. My man of the match is James Wilson. And at the moment, 75% have gone James Wilson, 25% David Worrell. They are 30 seconds away. You can see them you can see them on the bench. They've got the shirts. We are going up. They are ready to storm the pitch. Not the fans, the players. Got bloody something on my camera. They're ready to storm the pitch, the players, and run to their teammate, to their 11 teammates on that football pitch. Straight to the corner is where Port Vale are going. They are basically, they're waiting for the final whistle, and there it is. Port Vale are promoted to League One in a very, very one-sided Sky Bet League Two playoff final. And it is Port Vale that will be the team joining Forest Green, Exeter City, Bristol Rovers in League One. And it will be Mansfield Town that will stay in League Two for next season. Mansfield players drop to the floor. James Wilson is conducting the celebrations. The substitutes running onto the pitch. Mal Benning going and running straight in front of those Port Vale fans. Mansfield Town, despite probably having the better team on paper, look at that. Oh my God, look at that Port Vale end at Wembley. My goodness me, there is not a single person that is not absolutely bouncing. That even like that granddad, even the granddads are bouncing. Absolutely unreal. This is what the playoffs means. This is what promotion means. James Wilson is definitely a player that Port Vale has to thank for the reason why why they are in League One. Darryl Clark is loving it. We will stay for the trophy celebrations. Darryl Clark absolutely loving it, bouncing. The fans are bouncing. The players are bouncing. Mal Benning there again. Very, very good performance from Mal Benning. Right, whilst they're doing all this hugging and kissing rubbish. Not kissing, you know what I mean. Darryl Clark is absolutely loving it. We'll quickly run through the poll. And we've hit 50 likes. Legends, guys. Absolute legends. Right. So, the team, or the players for man of the match. We've had 9 votes on the poll for man of the match of the game. Mal Benning, 0%, unfortunately. Aidan Stone, 0% as well. 22% for David Worrell. And by a large percentage, 78% of the vote have give man of the match to the former Manchester United striker, James Wilson. The exact same person that I've give man of the match to. Josie says she's screaming. SG Football says, well done, or Steve Games Football says, well done, Port Vale. Good luck in League One. I will wait to see the trophy celebrations. James Wilson going over to the rest of his teammates. But this is what it means. Getting promoted just feels a lot different. Nigel Clough straight down the tunnel with his fellow coaches and players of Mansfield. They currently speak. I don't know who are they going to speak to now. So Kyan Harrett, they're just speaking to him. I presume he's going to get sort of gate crashed with this interview, because that's what always happens in finals. Every time someone's doing an interview, a fellow player or someone will just run over and start screaming and stuff. So, but yeah, I have no idea what he's saying. He's probably just saying, look, we're absolutely fantastic. We're amazing. We're going to be in League One next season, sort of thing. But yeah, fair play to them. Fair play to Port Vale. And we've hit 2,730 as well. Oh, what a day this is. 50 likes on the stream. We're 70 away from 2.8. And Port Vale are promoted to League One as well. Obviously, 2 of them are more personal to me. But Port Vale fans absolutely bouncing behind Kyan Harrett. If there are any Port Vale fans in here at the moment, please make sure to let me know how you're feeling right now Obviously, we know Josie is absolutely screaming in celebration, and everyone else is probably the same. And for Daryl Clark, a massive, massive appreciation to him from those Port Vale fans, and what he's done for them this season has been truly remarkable. He's had, dips across the, along the line, but it doesn't matter. He's got the Port Vale scarf around his neck. He gets the connection with Port Vale. He's going to be a Port Vale legend for getting them up here. He's singing along. He's singing along to the chants. What an absolute legend Daryl Clark is. What an absolute legend he is. The chairman, the owners, they're dancing. Everyone's singing. We will stay on for the trophy celebration. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know your thoughts on, obviously, their promotion. If you are a Port Vale fan, let me know how you're feeling right now. If you're on the old beverages, which I know a lot of people are. I will post a video on my channel as well after this, just like a 2-3 minute video for Port Vale, basically. Sort of match reaction sort of thing. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do match reactions for like playoff finals for League Two and stuff on the channel. I will do a match review for this, but like I said, fair play to Port Vale. They grinded out, and Mal Benning, the Kyan Harrott. Is it Kyan Harrott or Kian Harrott? Because I keep saying Kyan. It must be Kian, actually. Daryl Clark just giving a hug to all of his teammates, and to be fair, they've grinded this season. They've been back. They've always been backed against this season. They've never really been favourites at all in games until like the back end of the season, and they've just not underdogs. I'd say that's a bit harsh because I think they are a good team, but the fact that they've not really been, oh, look at Port Vale, they're going for it. They're going to do something this season. They've always been sort of maybe they might do something, but fair play, absolutely fair play to any Port Vale fan watching this. Good luck, first of all. Good luck in League One. Go and absolutely smash League One, and hopefully for Port Vale fans, hopefully you stay up in League One next season. And now any Port Vale fan watching this probably won't see me for a while, because unless you obviously still join the League Two videos and watch-alongs, as obviously this is going to be League Two and Newport, and obviously you're not in League Two anymore. But also, like I said, because I can't say the word, because miserations to Mansfield Town. Played well this season, Mansfield, but unfortunately just couldn't get over the line at the end. Like I said, we will stay on for the trophy celebration. The players are walking up the Wembley steps, those dreaded steps of Wembley. It's about 400 miles to walk up those steps, but none of those Port Vale players will mind, considering obviously what they've just achieved. They're not going to care, are they? They're not going to care. Really not going to care that they're going to have to walk up the steps. But fair play to them. Fair play to them for just the not the passion, but the belief to keep going when, like I said, they were backed against for a large part of the season. Never really gave them a chance. And yeah. But yeah, thanks to everyone for coming along and showing your support on this stream. It has been massively appreciated. Obviously, your continued support is always appreciated. So thanks for tuning in. And to be fair, the better team won by a long sort of stretch. I think Port Vale completely and utterly outdone Mansfield. Sorry, were the better team by a long way. Congratulations, Port Vale. Unlucky Mansfield. Mansfield will be looking to go one step further next season. You're welcome, mate. Happy to support you. Cheers, Steve. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just trying to get something up at the same time. I was trying to get the stats up for the game. We'll just leave the stats. We don't need the stats, do we, really? But yeah, congratulations to Port Vale. They are going to be playing League One football next season. Right, in fact, I'll just end it here. I will end it here because I know Port Vale fans are going to want to be celebrating. They don't want to be stuck on this live stream. They want to be going and celebrating their promotion this evening. So like I said, thanks to absolutely everyone for coming onto this stream today. Unbelievable support. Passed or hit 50 likes, which is absolutely insane. We've also moved to 70 away from 2.8k as well. Let me know in the chat. I won't do a poll, but just say yes or no if you think I should do a match reaction of this League Two final game. So just put in the chat yes or no whether you think I should do a match review / match reaction for the League Two playoff final, and then I will quickly go and record that and get it ASAP. So like I said, make sure to smash the like button on your way out. Please make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell on. If you're watching this on playback, Port Vale fans, congratulations on your promotion. Mansfield fans, commiserations, and see you in League Two next season. And if you are watching on playback, then please make sure to like and subscribe, and also make sure to send this to your Port Vale fans as well. Congratulations on your promotion. Good luck in League One next season, and there may be a match reaction from this game to, sort of keep an eye on for the next few minutes. Speak to you in a bit, guys. Thank you for joining. And sorry, before I go, I don't know if there'll be a Champions League watch along. If there is, I'll be going live at 7:45. I'll speak to you soon, guys. Take care. Congratulations, Port Vale. You are in League One for next season.